Hello and welcome to the Wiki event. My name is Adrian and today we are going to interview Nemaja from Deepspce team. How are you, Nemaja?
Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me here. Doing great. How are you?
Yeah, fine. Thank you for being today with us. It's an honor to have Deepspace with us. So the first question we are going to tell you is a funny question that we are telling to all our speakers in the Wiki event is that how would you define Deepspace in only one sentence?
Deep Space is a blockchain-based open world MMO game that's built on Binance Smart Chain.
So that's perfect. That's the principal idea, I think. So now we are going to. You can explain this space more in depth, all the features and characteristics that you find interesting of the game.
Quick intro of the game. As I said, we're a blockchain-based game. MMO, we're building a huge game in space where you can fly around, explore, or battle other people or AI enemies, or you can mine for resources, build on different planets, buy land, and you can do a lot of stuff in our metaverse. So we launched the game initially in mid 2001st year, so around a year and a half ago, with DPS token that was created to support the whole ecosystem of deep space we are building. So the game is layered. I would say the game is consisted of several games built in one. So exploration phase is actually a great looking 3D game built in Unity where you fly your spaceship, explore the space, find our planets, find our social hub stations. You can pour fuel in your spaceship. Soon you will be able to build SFT upgrades for your spaceships. You can actually upgrade your NFTs. Then we have a battle aspect, which is a turn-based strategy, which is a whole different game for itself. It's a whole different story, and it's quite a gap in this space since I really don't know anybody who is building anything similar. And then you have planet mining, which is something that will come soon, something we are currently working on. So keep tuned for those stuff.
Wow, that's amazing. It's an super interesting game built on the Binance Smart Chain. So now we are going to the next question. Sammy, please.
Okay, when you say that is a huge game and you can explore, are we
Yeah,
talking about an open world similar to the famous game No Man's Sky?
yeah, exactly. It's open world. The size of our gameplay area or map, if you can call it a map, it's around 10.4 trillion units. So it's by far the largest play area in blockchain that I'm aware of. It's up to pair to non blockchain games.
Well, like we can say that it's like a galactic metaverse.
Yeah, you need hours just to fly around the space. To reach the end of the space, you will need hours even with the top fleet. So it's a huge area to explore, and that is something that we have already built.
Oh, that's quite amazing. So now let's go into talk about you tell us about the mining, but you can describe what can be mined and what can you get with these materials in the game or outside the game, for example.
So for start, we have integrated SFTs in the form of in-game resources. So while you're playing the game, there's I believe 8 different resources that you can find, like a
Les pone
mineral
Discord.
source and stuff like that. They're SFTs, and they are paired with our native token, which is DPS. We have built something like a pancake swap, something similar, like in internal decks. So you're trading your SFT tokens against the liquidity pool. So for start, we have that. There will be a lot of different ways of earning and playing the game and resources to discover. We're thinking about blueprints and skill trees and a lot of different stuff that can be implemented as we are all gamers. We know how to spice up the game, you know. Oh yeah. So we are one of early projects, one of I can say first projects that have implemented which is now called dynamic NFTs. We used to call them smart NFTs at the time. So we launched the Genesis NFT collection, which was minted using the chain links VRF2 for security and for verified.
Stop, stop, please stop, stop, stop. We have an error
Yes.
with the video. The program didn't upload the video, and the interview
No,
was
it's not the video. It's only this question that I recently made.
okay. So if you want, we restart all the interview because the program failed, and yeah, we don't know why, but so the interview is going amazing, bro. Don't it's
No problem.
Uh, well, the interview, the part that has failed is only one question. If you want, we can
Yes.
repeat that question or repeat all the interview, whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever is easier by you. For me, it's no problem. Whatever you want.
Okay, so if you want, we only repeat the question, and yeah, that's it. I count
Yes.
3, 2, 1, and Sammy will answer you. Okay, sorry for that.
No problem.
so, so yeah, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, Nemanja, that's amazing. And in other words, resource mining is a very important feature within Deepspace. We have talked about spaceships. Could you tell us and explain us a little bit how these NFTs works and the range of special ships that exist right now?
So I can say that we are one of the first projects that have implemented what is now called dynamic NFTs. So basically, our NFTs are upgradable. You can upgrade them by different tiers, and they have individual stats that can be upgraded with something like attack, defense, special attack, speed, and etc. So in order to play the game, you need a spaceship. You need our NFT spaceship. Initially, we have minted the Genesis NFT collection using Chainlink's VRF2 Oracle protocol. So we have sold around 300. I have to check the number. Yeah, 28,000 NFTs. So we raised quite a lot of money on those NFTs, which has enabled us to develop the game further. But we have actually an interesting aspect in our NFT. There's a kind of a player-controlled deflationary mechanism. So in order to upgrade your spaceship past a certain level, so you want to jump from tier 2 to tier 3 or to 4, you need to burn an NFT spaceship in order to obtain a ship core, which is also tradable or will be tradable on NFT marketplace. So there's a lot of different mechanics and different stuff going on with our NFTs and a lot of use cases.
Oh, that's quite amazing. So, each ship is a unique, and you can upgrade and customize ships. Wow, that's that's quite amazing.
Yeah.
And all the assets tradable in the Binance Smart Chain, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, you with that ships you can mining on the planets or land on the planets. What you can do in game.
So at this point, we have released the exploration phase where you can find the resources around the space, loot in the form of loot crates. You can mine asteroids, play some mini games. You can be chased by pirates, which are trying to steal your loot. There's a fuel system implemented. We have create a in and out of the game bridge for security reasons and for batching transactions, something like a layer 2. So currently we are testing combat. There's a lot of our community members from Telegram, our OGs that are currently testing. So the combat is what is coming next. Of course, the wagered combat. And shortly after that, we will be releasing wagered racing. And after that, there will be land auctions and the planetary mining. And the thing is that we don't want to really to sell NFTs or to sell land or anything similar before you can actually use it, before we have built a use case for it. So we don't like to sell stuff just in order to sell it or to raise money or whatever. Just build it and then sell the products.
Oh, so we can expect like I think that you have now a marketplace where all the ships are
Yeah, we
shown
want
or
to
you can
build
buy.
the custom NFT marketplace. We have everything in house. We built everything, the whole infrastructure around the project, around the game. So we took the stuff to the next level, I think.
Well, we can expect like a combat of one or two versus two in the space combat for clans versus clan or something like that. We can expect it to into the future.
For initial combat release, no, but in the future, definitely yes. The guilds, the raids, the dungeons, the quests, and everything that a proper game requires, it will be coming, and it's something we already thought of. We already had a lot of meetings, and we have built and established a lot of plans and timeline for those kind of things. So yeah, it's coming.
Oh, that's quite amazing because for all gamers is an amazing feature of the combat, combat between it, between the people, and yeah, the exploration, mining. You have amazing features for gamers and for all the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem. Uh, for you have all the links of the timeline, the deep space web, the Telegram on the description for all the people who are listening now. And we are going to the next question. It's about the Deep Space token. Can you tell us, please, where can I buy it and what functions does it have within the Deep Space metaverse?
So at this moment, you can buy it through the Pancake Swap or Flux Trade. So we are not currently listed on any DEXs or any central exchanges or anything of a sort. So currently only through a DEX. So, but in the future, definitely, yeah. Something that is directly related to this question is we have a week or 2 weeks ago, we have formed a legal entity. We have formed a company based in USA, which is called the Chainify LLC. So that's now a parent company to Deep Space. So as a legal entity, as a company, we have definitely thought about engaging the top exchanges in something that we are currently doing. So there are plans on that side, definitely. We wanted to take it the slow way to build from the ground up, and that now, since we are officially a company, we can engage them.
Oh, that's an amazing feature that you are now an official company. But I have a question. A curious question is, um, why did you decide to build on blockchain instead of typical, game? What benefits do blockchain give to the users?
So primarily for me personally, I would say it's asset ownership. As a gamer, as somebody that there's a lot of benefits for building on a blockchain, and there's going to be a lot more benefits as the everything progresses. But personally, for me, is the asset ownership. I used to play, I don't know, World of Warcraft, Age of Mythology, Red Alert, Settlers, the old games, new games, everything in the past 20 plus years since I started gaming. So my worst regret is that I can't actually sell. I can't actually cash out on my progress. I can't freely trade between people, between markets, between anything. And all my efforts, all my time, all my love to the game, so to say, it all belongs to the company eventually. You don't own anything. You basically wasted a lot of years just playing games while you could have built something or participated in something way bigger.
I think that that's the point. You have your assets. You are your game, not a big company that have millions and millions of dollars.
Exactly.
uh,
There's of
you
course,
are,
yeah, that element of wealth
yeah.
redistribution. Yeah, I agree on that for sure.
For example, I'm a big fan of Assassin's Creed game. I love the Sega, and I I'm agree that the point that you have to pay for uh, play it, and then you are playing it for hours, and
Exactly.
that hours don't give you anything, only make more
You're
rich.
forced to spend your money in a lot of games, and you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
nothing in return.
yeah. I totally agree. So yeah, tell us more about the play to earn concept. It's totally free. You have to pay something to enter Deep Space. Something like that.
At this moment, yeah, the game is slightly profitable. I would not say you can play to earn. I would more call it play and earn because I personally think that play to earn, just the word, the formulations of the sentence, the term is being overused and misused. People start playing blockchain games for 10 hours, 15 hours, 20 hours per day, taking it as a job, while blockchain games are primarily games and they should be games. So we are definitely looking in ways that players can earn money, but they should not take the game as a job. The game should be enjoyable primarily. So right now you can find resources in space. You can trade those resources against the native token pool, and you can sell those resources for money, or you can buy those resources. You can use those resources to upgrade your ships. Soon you will be able to do a lot of more stuff like wagering against other people, betting and stuff like that. So, and of course, planetary mining. That there's around dozen of earn aspects in our game that I can think of. So it's quite complicated. You need to learn to read our docs in order to read further, to learn further. Sorry.
Yeah, so now we are going to focus in game features, like for example the special station. I see in the Telegram chat that you can enter and customize your species, is something like that. You can explain it better, please.
So regarding the space station, currently we have a fuel stations implemented, several stations where you can fly in with your ship into designated areas, refuel and stuff like that. But we have built a huge game asset, the space station LoRa, and it's not yet implemented in game, but it will be implemented. And basically it's a social hub, the place where you will be able to come with your ship, find different quests, or wager against other people, to interact socially and do a lot of different stuff. But it's not a top priority, so I would leave it for later. But we have built the asset. We have a lot of work around implementing the asset, creating the whole lore concepts around it and everything. It's not just putting stuff into the game. There's a lot of more work until that is in the game and fully functioning and polished and everything. Right now, our top priority is combat.
Okay, Nemanja, that's quite amazing, really. And can you explain us what makes different Deep Space from other play-to-earn games, and if you can show us any feature that you think that is special in Deep Space?
Yeah, for sure. So we are a team that's together for almost 3 years now, 2 3 years. I don't even know. we're together for a long time. We have team comprised from people working in the top 100 Fortune companies in world's biggest companies. I don't really want to name it. You can read everything on our website. So we are passionate gamers with over each of us has over 20 years of gaming experience, so we know what it takes to build a game to the next level. Everything that we have built inside of our project, our whole infrastructure, everything you can see from automated daily tasks, the whole exploration with 10 trillion units of space, with our game in and out of the game bridge, with our, so to say, decentralized exchanges are the project. Everything is custom built. Everything is built by us. We don't outsource for stuff. We are not externally funded by any venture capital. It's all from the community. It's all from our team. So we're here because we want to create something huge, and we don't have any debts, any financial obstacles, or anything that could prevent us from achieving what we are aiming to achieve. Yeah, we have already with our proprietary technology, we have already displayed that we are actually capable of doing what we stated that we will do.
Okay, Nemanja, that's really amazing. I think that Future is makes totally different Deep Space from other play-to-earn games. And now for the viewers in the interview, what we can do to contribute the project? Like, if we want to help to improve the metaverse, or do we have any suggestions that can be made?
So we are open for any kind of communications with our projects, interacting with our communities, inviting them over. Let's say Twitter Spaces are great ways to help the projects. Share us on your social medias. Join our Telegram channel. We have a list of automated daily tasks where you basically just need to click the link, and it's gonna do everything you need to do if you want to support the project, such as search it on YouTube, on CoinGecko, on text tools, and everything. We have built everything, so for everybody who wants to contribute, it's really simple. Just join the community on Telegram, and we will guide you further. We have shilling contests. We have special group called Deep Space Army, where you can also earn DPS while supporting your project. And while watching your bag grow, you can actually increase it.
Well, that's amazing. As I'm telling the people, all the links will be in the description of the video. You can enter and share your experience, your space travels with the community. That I think that they will love it. So now we have another question: is the future plans of Deep Space? What you are working on, what goals you're going to achieve, and the new features that are going to yet arrive.
So there's a lot of stuff incoming, but I'm pretty much not in a liberty to disclose most of them. But what is currently known to the public and what is coming is combat as a first thing. Then we have racing, then the mining and land auctions and everything. We will have space commanders and a lot of different things that are incoming besides the guilds and everything I previously mentioned. Also, from a marketing perspective, we are looking for some top exchanges and everything that will accompany some potential listing in the future. But with the situation as it is right now, with all the chaos and all the exchanges going down and everything that's happening on the market, I think it's better just to continue developing through the storm. And when everything clears up a little bit, then we can make some concrete choices and some concrete moves. I mean, every plan is now changing for everybody. The whole market is different. Everything is changing. So we have to adapt, and we have to develop and building in the direction where the market is heading.
Yeah, the market is bad right now, but we have to keep pushing, I think. Have you ever think about expand out of Binance Smart Chain? I mean, build on Binance Smart Chain, but
Yeah,
expand.
good question. Yeah, that's a good question. It's something we are actually currently talking about and something we are currently working on. There's no official announcements or anything of a sort, but it's something that we are actively looking into. Definitely, nobody wants to restrict himself strictly to one market, but the Binance is the simplest choice if you want to onboard the more Web2 players and more non-crypto people. As ease of access is on the Binance side, it's the best blockchain to build on if you want to achieve mass adoption. But you do not want to limit yourself to the BSC. So there are a lot of different stuff incoming, definitely.
So that's perfect. As you know, the week event is an event to connect projects, and if you want to collab with any of the projects, you can talk to it and be free to collab. That's the goal of the project, I think.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
safe here. Yeah, I invite everybody to reach out if they want to do anything together, like Twitter Spaces or anything. We can casually chat about the projects or the upcoming events, the week. There's lots. I'm a social person. I have time. I love my job, so I'm looking to connect with the other people and the other projects as much as I my time affords.
Okay, that's incredible. And can you tell us a strong point of Deep Space that you think is a very good point, and also some weak point if there is one?
Yeah, I'd say the strongest points are community and so the amount of OG wallets, OG holders, and the fact that we have went through the crash and everything, and we can continue building. It's not something that has majorly affected us. The proprietary technology, the amount of it, the fact that everything is built by us, and those are our strongest points. I'd say that we have the one of the best experts in their fields, each of them working respectively on their assignments in the project. We have a huge strong team. That's our biggest strength. The weaknesses, I don't know. If I knew any weaknesses, I would have fixed them already.
that's yeah. I think that we
Yeah,
have to.
I have to add something to the word weaknesses. It associated me. We actually have a bug bounty program with rewards up to 50,000 USD if you can exploit us. So we have partnered with Immunify, which is world's leading provider. So if you if you are into that, you can definitely try to hack us or whatever you want to exploit us. Try to find some of our weaknesses. We will pay you a lot of money for that.
Of course. So now we are arriving to the final of this interview. Now we will have a curious questions. It's not. Well, you can ask you. Sorry, you can ask to the CoinReference team. I mean to us. Whatever thing you want about CoinReference, it's totally free for you. Now you are the interviewer.
Yeah,
It's only one question for.
question. I want to know how long are you guys in the blockchain space and how many of you are there? I want to hear some stuff about your team actually. That's what I'm more interested about in the people behind the project.
Yeah, so right now we have been doing Coin Reference about 1 year. We are arriving to the first year of all the team. We are like 10 people working. We are a little team right now, but our ideas are coming to reality with the week event and with amazing, amazing things that are coming soon. Things that we can tell the people now, but they can see in our social media soon. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I don't know if Sammy want to sell us something, Sammy.
No, you had explained the coin reference team very good.
Yeah, so so that's perfect. Thank you, Namaha, for the question. It's a question that we add to the people for breaking that interviewer question. So yeah, Namaha, thank you for being with us and for all the Deep Space team and community for being with us today. It's an honor to have this space in the week, Evan. As I'm telling all the interview, you will have all the links of this space in the description. And now you can, Nameha, tell us anything you want to, yeah, to conclude the interview.
I just want to say thank you for having me here. It's a nice thing that you guys are doing. I definitely wish you all the best in organizing this event and in your further work around the project and everything. And it was a pleasure to be here, and big thanks for the invitation. And I want to wish everybody a nice evening.
So yeah, perfect. Thank you, Nameha, and see to all our listeners in the next The Week Evan interview. See you. Thank
Have
you,
a nice
Nameha.
night. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.